So for those of you that don't know, Emma and I actually used to live in a Toyota FJ Cruiser. So we sold our house and quit our job, retired in for a while, and we ended up doing 44 states in 10 months. And I kind of stopped editing those videos because I got so behind on like the days. I was just thumbing through some old footage and I realized that this day was kind of cool. And I realized that I can make a video out of this one day. And it's kind of neat because this day was exactly today 2 years ago. It was like March 25th, 2 years ago. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Saturday night, Sunday night, the low is 26, 25. Monday it drops out to 21 degrees that night. And then from there, we go to Durango.
Good morning, folks. So today we are leaving Trinidad, Colorado, and figuring out our next move. With that being said, it looks like most of our options will involve going to a super cold location, with the high of being in the 40s and the low of being in the 20s, and it doesn't look like that's changing. And if we stay here, we'll be in 45-mile-an-hour winds, and that plus a rooftop tent doesn't actually go together.
With gusts up to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's super intense. And already this morning, we pulled into a grocery store that had a Starbucks. We needed our personality in a cup. And we get into our car and the winds are already starting to pick up, so much so that carts are starting to move around and smack into cars. It's not the best. We're kind of planning out our morning, figuring out our next move. I can hear your voice. Well, it's about 10:15 now, and we've been on the road for about 30-45 minutes now. We're on our way to San Luis to stay at a free campsite that Caleb found. But it looks like today will just be mostly a travel day. Just gonna head straight to the San Luis area, and we took the longer route for the scenic views.
And it is spectacular.
It is really pretty right now. Today, which is really needed because today is kind of stressful. We're trying to plan out the next couple of weeks, and just making all of those decisions is, for some reason, stressing us out. So seeing all of these really pretty views is really helping, I think.
I have realized that it's kind of difficult to breathe out here.
Elevation.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're going to be gaining elevation, but we were at like 6,400 feet. And just like taking a deep breath isn't quite as fulfilling as it was closer to sea level.
We're averaging right now like what, 5,000-6,000 elevation? I don't know, but here's another view of where we are. It's really, really pretty.
Stonewall, we're in Stonewall.
Stonewall, Colorado. About traveling through cities is that the weather you look up completely changes. It was supposed to be partly cloudy with the high of like some 50s. So it's 58 degrees like maybe, what, 15 minutes ago?
Yep.
It's now raining and 38 degrees. Sleeting, sorry, that's even better. Oh, always fun. I don't know if you can tell, but the winds are still pretty high.
I don't know if we're still climbing the mountain or just like driving the edge of it.
We're making our way.
It's gorgeous though.
It is really pretty.
I wish it wouldn't rain quite as much because it's a little difficult to take some footage. But it's very pretty. Oh jeez. So we took the long way to our next destination, which is San Luis. We knew there was a bunch of campsites up here, but we didn't know that they were going to be open because we called and they said they were closed. And we got to one called Monument Lake, and this place is probably like our first like official mountain campground. It is absolutely gorgeous. The creek and everything is still frozen. Trees everywhere. We're not in Kansas anymore.
elevation.
Yep.
You want to see how wrong I was? Let's go ahead and document this. Elevation 9,995 feet.
Oh. Part of me is like, really, guys? Like, you couldn't just like put this place like a little bit further to the right, make it
10,000.
Yeah, or yeah, make it 10,000. Like, let's like hit a mile marker here.
Yeah, like just let's make it easy, even. Wow, 10,000. Okay, so Caleb and I, this is literally.
I mean, we weren't sure what we did in Albuquerque, but this is like, to our understanding, the highest point we've been.
Yeah.
Recognizably.
Absolutely.
It's kind of intimidating because we're out here kind of by ourselves.
Yeah, the weather literally has been crazy. At first it was like a pretty nice day, 58 degrees, the wind finally dying down, and then bam, 38 degrees, raining, then hail, then frozen creek, and now there's no rain, clear skies right there, and then you come over here, treacherous.
And all of this is moving this way, so we're driving this way.
Yeah,
which is
way.
towards the snow mountains. So I hope that we get a little bit higher.
And now we're making jokes. Caleb was like, "Where are we headed?" And I was like, "Suddenly I'm feeling Utah. Why not swing over to our neighbors and see what they're doing for weather?" One thing that should never be underappreciated: free ice water. It is such a luxury when nice people at the gas stations don't charge us for ice and water.
It's kind of expected, but then sometimes like, yeah, it'd be like $1.50, and you're like, it's water, dude. Like, it's ice.
One person said, "No, I don't charge for water, but I do charge for ice."
Yeah, and it was like $2.
We didn't know how to react to that, but we were like, "Oh, okay, I know." And of course, we don't make a big deal about it because it's their place, you know.
Like, do I get a discount because it melted when I put the water in there? On the other side, we just got 17.9 miles to the gallon.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. No idea how that happened.
Average, we usually get like 10 to 12.
Yeah.
It's really bad. And we're in super high winds, so that's awesome, actually.
I had it in neutral a second ago, and the wind was pushing the vehicle, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna ride it out as long as I can.
Good deal. Well, thank you to Corner Stop for giving us free ice water. Very appreciated. All right, it's 1:30. We finally arrived to San Luis. Campsite would have been perfect.
Would have been perfect, like fantastic.
Beautiful views. I mean, the water view is gorgeous. We took like a photo. The only problem is do you see how in the back here, it's all kind of foggy looking? That's not because it's foggy, and it's not because the camera is unfocused. That is because there's literally a windstorm happening outside. Here is some more. If you look in the distance, we've got a clip of Caleb walking in front of the car trying to get photos, and it's hilarious. Well, we just arrived in San Luis. I don't think we're gonna make it tonight at this location with our rooftop tent. Take two.
Today has been a combination of rain, snow, sleet, gorgeous temperature. Now we're in a sandstorm. Like, what the heck, Colorado?
Yeah, definitely giving us a run for our money. It's so crazy.
Can't see anything.
You can't see anything, not anything like maybe 5 feet in front of you, that's it. It's okay, it's the name of the game. So now we're back on the road, and we're gonna try to find maybe a calmer area, because as of right now, it's just too much. It's too much, or there's not potential damage for our rooftop tent, so the travel day continues, unfortunately.
Snack time. We're in the snow again.
Didn't he show us? What else you want?
Well, you have Cheez-Its. Maybe a steak and potatoes. Where's the case?
Caleb loves the snow. I'll have to look at it. I haven't quite jumped on board and playing with it yet. It's just a little much for me.
Yeah, it's deep.
How was it?
It was actually really like firm. Yeah.
Like you can make a solid glue?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah. See my last snowman?
Caleb wants to show off his snowman. There it is. In all its glory. Kind of looks like a... We have literally been driving all day. It's 4:30 now. We're still headed to Pagosa Springs. We're just gonna hang out once we get there, honestly. We've been so exhausted and we've been exposed to so many different weather elements today. We've practically lived off of Cheez-Its and trail mix. Don't get me wrong, those are classic road trip snacks, but I think we're ready to get out of these seats and relax a little bit, but every place we arrive to seems to either be closed or so windy that our rooftop tent would not survive. We're excited to arrive at this place that weather is supposed to be really nice, so wish us luck.
Hopefully we have service out here and we can find a place to sleep tonight. World's deepest hot springs. Man, that sounds great.
You know what else they have? I looked it up for you.
Brewery.
They do.
Love this place.
They do.
Yeah, we have 4G.
Woo! Don't get me wrong. I love my husband, but when things don't go his way, he gets pretty frustrated, bless his heart. So thank the Lord for Pagosa, if I'm saying that right, Springs. Lifesaver. We just found also a national forest, oh shoot, what are they called? Trooper stations or ranger stations, and in the middle of the town, which is awesome. And we just pulled up. We are going to ask them if they could go ahead and let us know what places are open and what places are closed, so we're no longer surprised. Which you think there'd be a way to plan this better, but like their websites aren't really descriptive, and when you call, you're just basically on hold forever. So it's not like we don't try to be prepared. It's just sometimes it's unavoidable. We'll just see where this evening takes us.
Well, that was a handy little trip to the ranger station, even though it was closed. They tell you which ones are open and closed.
Success. Okay, good.
Yeah. Guess how many are open?
Oh no. How many?
One.
Shut your mouth. Is it this one? Is it Pagosa Springs?
So like the overall district of Pagosa, one road is open.
Oh.
Yeah. The campground?
Oh no.
Closed.
Oh no.
The
No.
just a road that's open. It's a creek or it's a lake apparently. One road is open. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to find it because it's called Williams Creek. And I don't know what that actually means.
So in this whole, just to make sure I understand, in this whole area
of southern Colorado. Yeah.
Not a single place? Oh no. Well, we were thinking about heading to Utah to share the time, because it based off of when we were meeting my dad for his 50th birthday, so we were going to be in Colorado for 2.5 weeks. We were thinking about sharing that time with Utah. It looks like that's actually going to happen, not out of choice, but because it's the only thing we can do. Utah, please have campsites open, please.
Please.
Another one closed. Peanut butter and honey. And some ramen noodles.
Ramen.
With a side of Cheez-Its. That's what our meals consist of when you've had a day like ours.
God, we ate so horrible today.
That's okay. We'll try again. I think today has kind of exhausted us and fails, so we're just going to go ahead and end the vlog now. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Alright, tiny update, 7:05. We found a campsite. We're picking out a spot as we speak. So things are looking a little up. It's not too bad. It's by a pond. It's pretty cute. You can see. But needless to say, we're exhausted. Apparently every other campsite in Southern California is closed until further notice. Our next destination is most likely a drive through Durango and then Utah. Good night, you guys. Thanks again for watching. Bye. I'm at Southern Colorado. My bad. Turn off the GoPro. You need the matches? Can I do the other side?
Just light it close to the fire.
There you go. Cool. Cool! I give up.
Here, no, you keep doing it.
No, it's okay.
So that was basically like what every single day of our trip kind of consisted of. Maybe not quite as exaggerating. It was a little bit easier finding some campsites versus some other days, but that was just like a fun little story that I wanted to share with you guys. Kind of the day in the life of what that trip was like. I'm excited for this new bus to be finished. I'm excited to kind of start my life with my family again and not feel like I'm just in a weird place right now. But I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you following along. Like it if you like it. Dislike it if you don't like it. And if you guys could subscribe, we would really, really appreciate it. Like I said before, we don't do like a Patreon or anything. It's not something I'm comfortable with. But if you guys know anybody that needs any video work or some editing work or any kind of photography stuff, please let me know. Please send it my way. I'd love to help them out. Like I said, I'm in the beginning of starting off this career, so you guys see my videos, you guys kind of see the quality. If not, you can check the link in the description for my website. That would really help us out, and we'll do it anywhere. We'll do it anywhere that kind of makes a dollar. So I appreciate you guys.
Can you go beep beep? Can you go beep beep?